The women's 200-meter finals of the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo was one of the most anticipated races of the week. Earlier in the championships, Melissa Jefferson Wooden of the United States had already stamped her authority on the 100 meters, claiming gold in record-breaking fashion. That alone would have been enough to define her championships, right? But tonight, she had the chance to do something even more rare: leave Tokyo with a sprint double. The lineup underscored the scale of the task. Standing alongside Jefferson were Jamaica's Shericka Jackson, one of the most seasoned sprinters in history over the 200. Great Britain's Dina Smith, a former world champion, and Amy Hunt, Britain's rising star. Each carried pedigree. Each brought the kind of threat that makes global sprint finals unpredictable. Even without St. Lucia's Julian Alfred, last year's Olympic silver medalist, who had withdrawn from the event due to injury, the field was rich with quality and storylines. As the athletes settled into their blocks, Jefferson showed the same stillness that had marked her 100-meter triumph. She's just so calm. There was no outward sign of nerves, just calm, intent, and the quiet confidence of an athlete who knew her preparation had brought her here. The 200 meters demands precision as much as power, and Jefferson's body language suggested she was ready for both. So the gun sounded, and she was away. Her start was crisp, but it was her execution on the curve that set her apart. Where others tensed or overstrided, Jefferson stayed compact, efficient, and controlled. Shericka Jackson pressed hard on her outside, and both Hunt and Smith worked to stay connected. But as the athletes straightened for the final 100, Jefferson had already edged into clear daylight. Her stride lengthened, her form stayed smooth, and her composure never wavered. Down the home stretch, she held her rhythm while the field strained behind her. Jackson pushed. Smith fought to maintain contact. Hunt chased with determination, but Jefferson was untouchable. She crossed the line first, stopping the clock with another championship record. A gold medal, a record and confirmation that the 100-meter was no isolated triumph. In Tokyo, she had mastered both sprints. Her celebration was understated, a smile breaking across her face as she acknowledged the crowd and shared embraces with her rivals. No theatrics, no exaggerated gestures, just the quiet pride of an athlete who understood the magnitude of what she had achieved. Winning both the 100 and 200 meters at a single world championship is a rare accomplishment. It's been a while since that happened for an American. It demands explosive acceleration to dominate the shorter distance and the strength, patience, and efficiency to succeed in the longer one. Jefferson managed both within days of each other, and she did it with control that suggested she belonged at this level all along. So Shericka Jackson finished third, and Amy Hunt finished second. But for Jefferson, Tokyo marked transformation. Only a few years ago, she was among many sprinters trying to break through in the crowded American scene. Now, she's not only a double world champion, but also the face of the next sprinting era. The victory placed her alongside some of the sport's most iconic figures, athletes who have completed the double, who have shaped the sprint narrative of their time. But Jefferson Wooden's success felt distinctly her own. Her calmness, her focus, her ability to produce her very best on the biggest stage spoke to an athlete not just chasing history, but beginning to write it herself. So in the space of a single week, Melissa Jefferson Wooden redefined herself. 2 gold medals, 2 championship records, and 1 clear message. The sprinting landscape has a new leader, and Tokyo will be remembered as the stage where she didn't just win races, she announced her arrival as one of the defining athletes of her generation. Congratulations, Melissa Jefferson Wooden. As a fan, I'm just so excited for you and so proud of you. Thank you once again for watching this video from a sports fan, not a sports expert. This is my commentary and analysis for track and field that I'm a big fan of. Peace and blessing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more.